campus security networks safe. Now, my first image here is a pie chart of the top 5 countries with cybercrime problems. The red is the United States, the orange is China, the yellow is Germany, the light blue down here is Great Britain, the purple is Brazil, and the large portion is every other country in the world. The United States is by far the individual country with the biggest problem. I think that shows that this is a serious problem here in the United States that needs to be addressed now. Also, some recent universities that have had hacking problems include Harvard, Penn State, and University of Maryland, and this was believed to be a chain attack, which I'll go into later, but just showing some universities that have been attacked recently. Therefore, I believe that cybercrime is a serious threat to all US universities, so school officials should implement a director of information security to oversee school information network systems and to protect against breach. And also, we should incentivize what are known as white hat hackers to test the system and to try and expose potential breaches. So to demonstrate the sheer necessity of good cybersecurity, I'm first going to talk about the threats. All right, so many schools are vulnerable to data breaches, and data breaches can expose literally billions of dollars worth of information. It's a very profitable market, so schools are a big target. Now, according to Abigail Wang, who wrote an article for PC Mag in 2014, she talked about this company right here, BitSite. They do reviews of groups' online security, network security, and ability to be breached, and then they rate this. And they did a study of schools in the United States based on sports conference. So we have the SEC, the ACC, which is us, Wake Forest, the Pac-12, the Big Ten, the Big 12, and the Ivy League. All these schools lumped together by sports conference based on a system of 250 to 900 in terms of a score, in terms of their network security, 250 being the lowest, 900 being the highest. They found that the Big 12 schools had the best with a score of 661. The ACC, which is us, unfortunately, had the lowest score, 588. I think that this shows that the range for the schools is really not that good. It's like 588 to 661 is not that wide, and also 661 being the best is not that impressive. Out of 900 is not that impressive. Additionally, hackers can target schools through a single student's computer. So what we have here is sort of just a very general picture, but a lot of computers going into a single network. TCP/IP is a common school network used. And information from Rod Rasmussen's article in Security Week in 2011 showed that universities' financial, administrative, research, and clinical systems all run through similar networks and all sort of funnel into the same network. So if it's breached, everything can be breached. And furthermore, Richard Perez Pena clarified in the 2013 New York Times article that student personal information is also at risk in this giant pool of information. So we're talking about credit card numbers, we're talking about bank account information, and we're talking about social security information, medical records. A lot of important information is at risk. Now, finally, college networks also serve as a good jumping off point for hackers to move from one target to the next. So we're talking about Josephine Wolf, who wrote an article for The Atlantic in 2015, and she mentioned a New York Times breach that was believed to start at an undisclosed university breach. This attack was also believed to be linked to the Chinese, who had ties to the Chinese military. So this not only shows a powerful US corporation being attacked by hackers, but also it moves to a global scale with the Chinese. So despite these growing concerns, developing solutions to this problem is possible. We have universities can fight the threat of cybercrime by incentivizing what are known as white hat hackers, and also by hiring a director of information security. Now, as this little chart here shows, a white hat hacker, and according to John Robertson, who discussed this in a 2014 Bloomberg article, a white hat hacker is essentially somebody who works for a company in order to expose problems in the firewall before a bad hacker moves in and steals that information. So they're essentially a good guy. Now, as writer Kirsten Korosek mentioned in a 2016 Fortune piece, this system is already used by other companies, not universities, but companies like GM and Tesla Motors already hire white hat hackers to find information and help them keep their networks safe. They also incentivize these groups by offering rewards anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000. Now, some might argue that this system is unrealistic, that you can't trust these students, somebody could go haywire and just hack the system themselves. I think that this problem can be addressed by hiring a director of information security, somebody who is knowledgeable in the subject and could oversee like a group of student white hat hackers. These two groups could come together and sort of form like this two-pronged attack, with one keeping the other in check and stop cybercrime. This has been seen with like clubs at University of Central Florida. They have a hacking club. They work to promote good white hat hacking. Also, Penn State has one too. So they're promoting protecting information, not stealing it. So the threat is definitely not an unsolvable one. And US colleges continue to face this problem of cybercrime, but I think that it can be addressed by incentivizing white hackers and also by hiring a director of information security. So next time you use your computer, just remember the potential that a white hat hacker has to keep your information safe. So let's keep our ThinkPad safe. Thank you.